Thanks for joining Strictly Strength. My name is Kendall with TC Fit. Real quickly, weights we are using today. I am using an arrangement of 10s, 15s, and 20s, and we also need a stability ball. Now, if you do not have a ball at home, grab yourself a chair, a sturdy chair, and you can do the same exact exercises. Let's go for our warm-up here. Okay, feet are hip distance apart. Drive your left knee to your chest, find your balance, bring it out to the side, and now set it down and we squat. Same thing other side. Knee to chest, open, and squat. Knee to chest, open, and squat. Keep it going at your own pace. Now we have 4 blocks of work today. Each is going to be 5 minutes long. You're kind of completing it at your own pace, and we have supersets. Supersets means that we are doing back-to-back exercises, focusing on one or kind of the same group of muscles. So again, for 5 minutes, we'll be doing 2 exercises, then we'll move on. 1 more each. Last one. And squat. Hold it down into your squat. Little pulses here. Keep it low. Nice angled positions, neutral spine, belly button in toward your spine. 10, 9, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now from here, hinge it forward, reach up and around. Now the last 30 seconds, I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing, okay? Keep it going on your end. Stability ball deadlift, 10 repetitions. Now if you have a chair at home, you'd suspend one leg. Keep your hips square, hinge it forward and back up. You have 10 each side, 10 each side. Second exercise. We did this in Have a Ball last week. Heel squeezes. Now, squeeze your glutes, pull up and out, and we have little pulses, okay? All right, go ahead and get started. Grab a pair of dumbbells if you want. You can always do this body weight, okay? 1 foot suspended, hinge it forward. We're going right into our workout. We stay here for 5 minutes. So again, that was a quick, speedy warm-up. Now, supersets. We are targeting the posterior part of your body, glutes and hamstrings. Now, if you're using a chair at home, again, it takes away, or I'm sorry, it gives you some stability versus using a ball. So again, 10 each side, 10 each side. I'm doing this first set body weight just to kind of show you what's going on here. But if you're adding dumbbells, either 2 into your hands or 1 holding the ends. You're gonna feel this burning in your standing leg. Now for your heel squeezes, place your hips on top, shoulders over your hands, laterally rotated, squeeze your heels together, and we lift. We have 20 of these. Now if you notice, I'm not moving through my spine. This is all the back of your body, glutes and hamstrings. It is slow and controlled. You're not going to the beat of the music. There's your 2 exercises. We go back to back for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to go back and grab my dumbbells. Add some challenge. You're trying to get in as many rounds as you can, as many rounds. Deadlift, 10 each side. If you want to do this with both feet down, that's another option, or a kickstand. So a little toe tap with 1 foot. The key thing with your deadlifts, gang, it is a hip hinge, Okay, so you're sinking back your hips and then squeeze to return. If you have hand weights and you start to feel it in your low back, think of your abdominals. And if that's still not working, lower your weight. Heel squeezes. Now this is more of an activation exercise, so you really have to think about, am I activating my glutes? Am I activating my hamstrings? How am I doing that? We are squeezing our heels together, squeezing your glutes as you lift from the waist down. No movement in your spine. I hope we're feeling our hamstrings. Okay, a minute, 20 seconds left. How much can you get in this time? A lot of balance work. Ten and 20. We do low body. Next up, we have upper body. 45 seconds. Doing great, gang. I'm back to my heel squeezes. About 25 seconds left. Try to fit it in. So I got about 3 rounds in. 10 seconds. And we have a quick 30-second transition to show you the next exercises. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, second group. Grab your heavier dumbbells. Supine chest press, okay? First exercise. Second one, grab your stability ball. Plank pulls, forearms down. Either scale down to your knees to press forward and back, or up to your feet, okay? Whew, 5 seconds. Grab your dumbbells, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm bumping up to my 20s for this. Repetitions, 15, and then 10 plank pulls with your stability ball. 15 chest presses, 10 plank pulls. And try to start out heavy if you can. We're moving quick today. Now I'm moving on to my plank pulls. Make sure your hand weights are out of your way. Forearms down, pressing forward and back. Now if you don't have a ball, down to your forearms, shift forward and back. Shift forward and back. Okay, there's always options, depending on the equipment that you have at home. 15 and 10, 15 and 10. So front of the body with this, our pecs. We're trying to move fast here. Now if 15 chest presses is a little bit too many repetitions, you know, you can scale it down to 10 or 12. Three minutes left, 3 minutes left. Now, if you want to scale it down even more, guys, bring it onto all fours, and then push forward and back, This is about the stability through your spine. Okay, I'm on round 3. And then same thing, we have a 30-second transition to get into the next group. Going back to low body. It gets heavy pretty quick for your upper body. Whew. I'm gonna see how long I can stay with my 20s for. Plank pull. 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. Super sets. It's supposed to be tiring for those muscle groups. Take breaks when you need to. Whew. Doing great. I'm gonna grab myself a drink of water. Keep it up, everyone. A minute 30 left, minute 30. You got this. Next group of exercises, we give our ball a rest and we go down to our low body. A little bit more cardio. Ugh. 1 minute. Now, if you have lighter hand weights at home, do a chest fly. The chest press is feeling too light. Take it out to a chest fly. 45. Whew. Less than 30. Five seconds left, gang. 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Nicely done. Grab a drink of water on your end. Here's what's coming up next. Dumbbell swings. Grab your heavy. Your heavy, we hold it like so. Wide stance. Thrust your hips forward. We've done this before, okay? You have 15 dumbbell swings, 15 goblet squats. 15 swings, 15 goblets. Time starts now. Here we go. So, think of someone coming up from behind you, trying to swat you on the butt, and you're trying to avoid that. Squeeze your glutes. 15 reps of everything. If you need to give your hands a break at any time, go ahead and do so. This round is going to get our heart rate up much faster. Now for your goblets, sink your hips back just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not that full squat. Think of a little bit more of a plie. Inner thighs. Whew, 15 and 15. I'm on round 2. Little more than 1 minute in. Exhaling as you thrust your hips forward. Whew. Goblets. 15. A little bit more quads. Quads and inner thighs. Relaxing through your shoulders. Whew. I'm moving on to round 3. My hands, forearms a rest for a second. 2 minutes in. Whew. On to my goblets. Cardio. 15 of each. We have one more block next, and that's upper body. We'll grab our ball again. Now get a little form reminder for your swings. Drive your heels down. As you thrust your hips forward, you don't want to lift your heels. Drive them down. Push the hips forward just a little bit. Doesn't have to be huge. And you're coming down into a full squat as you swing. 1:30. Kettlebell swings. You feel your inner thighs in much different ways the next day. So if you don't have a kettlebell at home, it's another good option to get in some swings throughout the day. Less than 1 minute. Whew. I think I'm on to number 5. Try to get it in. Thirty seconds. Whew. Next up, we have a curl to press and then a staggered stance row. Whew. 15 seconds. Keep up that last 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice work, everyone. Now, done with full body. Medium dumbbells, curl, shoulder press, and down. You have 10 curl to press. Staggered stance. Now, your weight is gonna be in the opposite hand. Same arm as leg to step back. Keep your weight shifted forward, and you have a row. You can do this with a chair too, or balanced, okay? All right, here we go. Time starts now. Curl to press. Now, you have a lot of equipment around you. Be careful as you're moving around. Be mindful of your space. Set your weights off to the side when you're grabbing your stability ball and vice versa. 10 shoulder presses. 10 rows each side. Back to back. Now, I'm using 10s for my curls to presses, 20 for my rows. 10 of everything. Now, if you have a chair at home and that's what you're using, that actually adds a little bit more stability. Not a bad thing, but it's more challenging with a ball because it's rolling around. You keep it stable. And then same thing other side. Same arm as leg, the arm that's rowing, step it back. Okay? Shoulders stay square, slow and controlled. Then we do it again. Make sure your ball is off to the side. Curl to press. All right, I'm bumping up to my 15s. So we brought our heart rates up a little bit higher during the last block. This is still getting to it, but especially with the overhead presses, but not as much cardio. That's okay. 10 of everything. Now, when you're in the groove of your rows, if you feel like I either need to increase my repetitions or my weight, do that. Okay, if you're getting to 10 and it's still not quite burning, you either add more repetitions or add weight. Whew. Be careful of your back with your transitions. Meaning, how are you setting your dumbbells down? Try not to do it rounding forward or rotating and twisting to pick them up. Whew. Oh, curl the press. Whew. Narrow, shoulder press at the top. How long can you keep your heavier dumbbells for? A minute and a half left. This round flew by. Ugh. We're getting to the end. It should be a struggle. It should be a struggle. Body's getting tired. Be mindful of your form. We don't want to get sloppy. Less than 1 minute. Whew. Almost there, gang. 30 seconds. Try to get in my last curl to press. And then we cool you down. And that's it. And we stretch. Home stretch, 10 seconds. Whew. 5, 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome work today, everyone. Set your dumbbells off to the side. Set your stability ball off to the side. Let's cool you down. Whew, nicely done. 1 foot forward, reach down, up and around, down, up and around. We'll do some quick standing cool down exercises. And then we get the best part, stretching. 1 more each. Last one. Hands back behind your head, pull and twist. And then same thing, other side. So you're twisting toward the leg that's lifting. Elbows stay wide. So there you have supersets. Back-to-back exercises targeting the same muscle groups. Now, traditional supersets, you're trying to get in probably about 4 to 6 rounds. One more. Good, come down into your squat. Circle your arms up and around, down, up and around. Two more. Last one. Stretching your quads, grabbing one foot, holding it here. Good, keep it going. While you're holding it here, I'm just going to transition my music. Whew. Good job. And go ahead and switch sides. Other leg. And set it back down. Lastly, hands back behind your head, nod your chin down. And then return back up, stretching the back of your neck, nodding your chin, elbows stay wide. And return. Last one, nod your chin. And return. And release. Nicely done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Strictly Strength. This is the time to drop off if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to go right into stretching. 10 minutes of stretch. Go ahead and grab your mat. Again, make sure your hand weights are off to the side. Whew. I'm going to angle my camera down a little bit here. Okay. Let's start into a downward dog. Find your high plank. Shift your hips back. And let's pedal through your feet. Stretching through your calves, ankles, Achilles tendon. Just breathing here. One more each side. And now bring your right foot to the outside of your hand. Hold it here. So the hands are on the inside of your right foot. Lower your back knee. Lift it back up. Lower your back knee and lift. Lower and lift, keeping your knee in line with your toe. Two more. Lower and lift. Last one. Lower and lift. Now hold it here. Shift your weight forward and back. Forward and back. It's just a small shifting, sawing motion. Getting a little bit deeper into your left hip. And if this is uncomfortable, you can always keep your knee down and just hold it here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your back knee. Bring your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. Square out your hips. Hinge it forward. Front leg is straight. Stretching your hamstrings. Just breathing here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's press it back to your downward facing dog. Find your high plank. And then your downward dog. Pedaling through your feet. So gang, we did a good 25 minutes of strength training. Now, think of on your end where you're at as far as equipment. Think of, okay, I have a set of 5-pound dumbbells. Is this heavy enough for me? Is it time to possibly look into getting heavier hand weights? So think of that on your end because you want to keep progressing. And draw your left foot forward. Hands are onto the inside. And then drop your back knee down and then back up. Drop it down and up. So for me, as far as equipment, I have let's see, dumbbells ranging from 5 to 25. So I feel like for me, that's a good variety when it comes to doing different exercises. Depends on where you're at in your fitness journey. 2 more. Last one. And lift it up, and now shift forward and back. And now another option, again, you can always keep your back knee bent and just hold it here. Really focusing on opening your hips. 2 more. Last one. And now drop your back knee right into your hamstring, square it out and hinge it forward. Deep breathing. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Deep inhale and exhale. Good. Right into cat-cow, onto all fours. Exhale, rounding your mid back up toward the ceiling. And inhale, we extend into your cow, nice extension. Exhale to round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round, belly button toward your spine. Inhale, extend, keeping your weight shifted forward. 2 more. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Last one. And inhale, extend. Good. Okay, find a seated position, crisscross your legs. Set your right hand down to the ground, left arm, reach up and over for a nice lateral flexion. And return back up, same thing, same side, up and over. Now, a lot of times we forget about our lat muscles and forget about a lateral flexion. So your lats are a big muscle group that tends to get tight. And of course, we want to lengthen them. And reach it back up. Now, going into a rotation, twisting toward your right. So the same side, and just flex toward. Nice tall posture. And go ahead and unwind. Other side, right hand or left hand down, up and over. This is a good stretch to do, especially after doing those single arm rows. 2 more, up and over. And last one. And return, twisting toward your left. And you can place your hand toward your knee to get a little bit of leverage to help assist with your twist. Stay here for about another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and release. Send your legs straight out from your hips and touching down to your toes. So you can either hold on to your thighs or down toward your ankles or your feet. You can bend your knees if you need to. Depends on your flexibility. Keep breathing here. Stay here for about another 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, and release. Lastly, roll onto your back. Figure 4 stretch, cross your left leg over your right. Lift the leg up. And now the leg that's crossed over, push your knee away from your body. Stretching your piriformis. This is a good one to do, especially think of the first block of exercises that we did with your deadlift and the heel squeeze prone. A lot of medial glute in that exercise. And switcheroo to the other side. Stretching on a Monday always feels really good. And go ahead and release. And a little happy baby, grabbing your toes, allow the knees to kind of flail out to the side, either staying center or gently rocking from side to side. So we did a lot of inner thigh work with your goblets and your swings. So that's what we're stretching. And gently release. Roll yourself back up to a seated position. And gang, you are done. You made it. Nice work today. Thank you so much for joining class, and we will see you tomorrow.